Sinn Féin, who are refusing to go into government. And it is wrong, in my opinion, in a democracy, that one party, representing maybe 25% of the people, is able to veto the establishment of a government. That is not democracy. But we cannot go on in a situation. We heard the question about blackmail. Well, it is wrong to blackmail an entire community and say you cannot have a government until we get our way. That is not the way that democracy should function.
Jeffrey, you talk about devolution and you say the DUP are a party of devolution, right? And you're saying that you want to make this work. So on this show, around this desk, a number of years ago, you said there is only one of the 5 parties who are refusing to go into government, and it is wrong, in my opinion, in a democracy that one party representing maybe 25% of the people is able to veto the establishment of a government. That is not democracy, and it has to change. Let me explain why I agree. It's not just a cheap soundbite. This is about people. And this is our constituency of Lagan Valley. And I can see people here in the audience tonight who I don't know. And I can see maybe a few who I do know. And do you know what I do know? Every single one of those people is hurting. Every single one of those families is hurting. People getting sicker on waiting lists, schools having to collect money for books, toilet roll, everything else. This is not our first rodeo. It wasn't right whenever Sinn Féin did it. It certainly isn't right whenever you're doing it. And do you know what we're saying? Not a minute longer. Not a single minute longer. You have made a decision to do this. And it's the wrong decision. And you know what? I hope the people here tonight get the chance for their voice to be heard. We understand that you have a problem. But here's where it becomes everyone else's problem. You don't get to take your ball and go off the pitch just because it's something you don't like. Well, we didn't like Brexit. We worked it and we made it happen. And do you know what? Our job is to govern. Our job is to stand for election and do a job. So do you know what? If you don't want to do the job, get out of the way and let those of us who want to govern.
Jeffrey, I'll come back. I promise I'll come back to you.